Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. It's Shirley with the part 3 of the exorcism series. And this part is dedicated to symbology and omens from ritual abuse. So this goes to abolish all inversions of genuine benefic magic. This goes to basically abolish all types of omenology sent to us or attempts to communicate with us in malefic ways. If you know the 666 omens, or especially on plates of cars, or whichever satanic omens, or you feel you get good omens, but instead of good energy, you get bad energy, or humiliating ways to communicate, as if they try to tell you something and they're just angry that you don't listen when they know that's not the way to you, okay? Which they try to put you down, humiliate you, make off like you don't know, or gaslighting ways, okay? This is exorcism to all of these type of omens and energies and gaslighting and psychological violence. And you can listen to this, okay? And especially if you feel temperatures, energies, interferences, okay, with your channeling or any of such things, this is to return to sender, to abolish. If that be more human than what they do, then death it is. And any interferences of your movement, okay, what is your bodily movement, whether it's the type of psychiatry that interferes with the bodily movement, whether beta blockers or chips or anything, to abolish that, or even vaccines, okay, to abolish that type of thing, even if you have taken vaccine or whatnot. So for you to be able to push that away, and for that to not affect for your life, for your reality, and for the way out, okay, to not have to be forced to take these things, to abolish that. Also for your vehicles, okay, this is protection for any type of transportation by feet, whether it's your feet or whether it is your cars, your bikes, bicycles, planes, okay. This is and I'm going to bring in the Uranobetical say that can be very protective, okay, from all these type of mishaps, and especially when there is satanic forces, satanic ritual abuse to try to make you unable to move, unable to walk, unable to run. All these things returned to sender, and all the attempts to hurt your movement, to hurt your steps, to malefically hurt you, or your cars or vehicles, or to get you into accidents. Especially now for those that Mars is the more serious malefic, okay, protection from this type of accidents or harm or infiltration of your ability to move or your nervous system, and the omenology itself as well attempts to give you synchronicities of satanism, all these things, to return them to sender, to abruptly abolish them by all means, and all of those agendas, okay, all agendas to suppress, to oppress, to enslave, whether it's the feminine or the masculine or whatnot, all these agendas to be stopped, to be abolished, dead in tracks, and to backfire, okay. They are naturally meant to backfire. This is just assisting for the energy, okay. They're meant to grow big and then poof, backfire. So all people will be informed of this, okay. So any type, of course, naturally sexual assault, whether it's spirit or in matter, all these things, all the voices that weren't believed, that they thought they could do this in secret, in private, that they thought they could make people crazy, all that backfires very malefically. And if that be more humane and they cannot alchemize this, then bless them with the ability to alchemize this, and whether be redeemed or whether just be good to themselves first, because with the good, a free person need not oppress another, and to bless, okay, to bless that, to be accessible, and of course to remove that out of a space and bring blessings to a space, okay? Bring blessings with energy that nobody can manipulate and nobody can use or misuse or reframe as a testimony, whether about satanic abuse, whether about rape, whether about sexual assault in energy, psychic attacks, whether coming from medical institution, from therapists, from the law, from people that held high rank, in any way, shape, or form, from academic, that no longer will we be oppressed also by notion of quasi-science, okay, science that tells you that you are imagining instead of validating science, or that contributes to your well-being. No longer will we go by the tactics of people in spewing disinformation and then offering solution to ban people for disinformation, when we know that the people who are banned are the people that pose the correct information. No longer will we succumb to that infiltration of our economy, of our energy, of our well-being, of our content creation. And the results for people who do this are going to be so malefic that they will hunt them down, okay, for the energy, better per se, to hunt them down and make them stop by any means necessary, okay? So none of these 666 on the car plates, none of these weird temperatures, none of these infiltrations with your legs trying to make you move badly, trying to make you fall or tremble. No longer with accidents, okay, I'm trying to make you make accidents. No more witchcraft is able to affect your movement, your place, your respect to yourself, your respect to your own sensuality. A man or woman, okay, whether you are within these codes or outside these codes, and you're within the codes and you want out, and you'll be protected, and no one will interfere with your ability to move. And for some people, to move in and out when you need to bring information, to bring things, so that will facilitate freedom and sovereignty, and abolishing practice of human sacrifice, whichever position you are. And I'm calling on the power of a lovely herb, okay, color blue lotus, yes, blue rays, but also the Louisa herb. And Louisa herb, it looks a little bit like cannabis, and it does make you feel good, but it's not like cannabinoids. And calling on the refreshing qualities for these herbs, okay? I still need to learn this myself. And for the qualities of maples, for those of you who are travelers, okay, so good maple syrup, it can facilitate, okay, exorcism when you are traveling. I'm being called to open the gates for traveling for anybody who needs to, and for making this traveling safe. If you need papers, a driving license, or cars, so open the gates to protect you from accidents, to protect you from any infiltration of your freedom of movement. If your car is old and needs repair or whatnot, okay, to protect your waste, to protect your resources, so to bring you the resources of whatever you need to have good, clear transportation, to abolish situations where people by apotropsy are being deprived of their finances. Okay, all these ways that were measures, the financial measures that taken against for enslaved people with debt, to cause the mental crisis, to make of them crazy, and to take the finances with apotropsy. All those who do that, who comply with that, all is back to sender, and it backfires so malefically that we hunt them down and they make them stop by any means necessary. But instead, we provide for the resources, for the housing, for the travel, for the validation, for supportive environment that curates even psychosis, with none of these beta blockers and none of these things that risk your life and cause you basically deeper state of detachment and dissociation and trauma. Okay, so this is part 3 in this, and we are going to expand more and more for this exorcism, so to make place for something beautiful to grow. Now that the moon is in Sagittarius, it's a great time to plant things, especially herbs, like mercurial herbs, like lavender, and so on, or to plant things in two, okay? So planting two of something would be appropriate today. So spreading good seeds, okay, that would be appropriate today. Conception for some, okay, maybe appropriate today. Venus is still in Sagittarius, very benefic, expansive. And also we abolish for any type of religious persecution or persecution against the non-religious. So whether you're atheistic, theistic, pagan, I don't know what, any type of religious persecution, for as long as you abolish human sacrifice, child sacrifice, femicide, and rape of any sort. You know, all this abusive, dumb fuckery stuff that no God can justify and no lack of God can justify. So this is for all people, whichever religion you are, whichever this, whichever that. Yes, you can affirm things in the comments, that to offenders, that to this, that to that. I will not block you. I will not think of you as low vibrational. If you are turning torture against another, I may go in the comments and alchemize it a bit. So if that is more humane, then that will be. But other than that, I'm not going to censor you or erase your comments. And if you had your comment erased, then it was not by me. And let me know in another comment that is free of whatever got it erased. So I will know for more medias to put my content in. Okay, I might be putting some more content on BitChute or something like that. If you have social media that you want to recommend to me as well. Now I listen to Lada's recommendation to have backup of our content towards Mercury retrograde, and she is very wise on that. And I'm a bit afraid that something like that could be for me. But I feel also very, I would need the energy to do something about that. So now I just surrender things and allow them to be. But yes, I will do something about that if you let me know for good recommendation of video content. And you can download this. I don't have link to download. If you know how to do that, then let me know. It is for free. It is service to humanity. Again, if you want to pay me with Beats of Joy by Ronald Bernard, it is okay. I think it's not yet existing, but when it will, then this is okay. But other than that, I just give this to you so that you can use it and you can record your own at this time. Okay, it's very good to record your own and have this available for you, or keep it or back it up so you can access it. And I have all energies here, and energies of curating mother wounds here, and energies of curating father wounds here, and Beta Per Se, and Thema Mundi, and everything needed. And it's relevant for all genders, for all type of violence, okay? All of these things that try to detach you from your root, okay? From your feet, or from your relation, okay? Or from your nourishment, with all body organs that are relevant to that, or from your speech, or from your eyesight, or from your ears, all these things, hands, all these things, okay? Our body is safe in spirit and in matter, and we are well nourished, and we're nourishing ourselves, and we put end to all types of, violation of that. So thank you for listening. You can repeat this video, play it in the background if you need to, as much as you need to, or the other videos in the series that are really there to support you. And also you can reaffirm things in the comments, as many comments as you like. It only pushes it further in the algorithm, so I don't mind. It's not why I do that, but I don't mind, and I will not block you. I will not think you're low vibrational for saying that to offenders. I will not disgrace you, and so on. Normally, yes, I don't send like torture to others, but if I see that, then I might just add comment to alchemize it, that if that be more human, that they die, and so on. And we can improve upon each other's comments, each other's frequency. If you are at really a place where you're feeling really, really low, and you're just pushing things away, so others can, if you agree, comment and move the energy up, okay, for alchemizing this, so we are a source of good energy to ourselves, and I think this is better than to erase people or to silence people and it's a part of why I'm doing this series for my channel. So thank you for listening.